Welcome back, friends. We are going to continue on here with our health law number 4, or nature's healer number 4. And this one, again, they're all important. Every one is important. But this one is about sunlight. So here are some general benefits of the sun. Number 1, it gives light, warmth, and energy. Solar energy. So these would be some examples. Energy that is stored in wood, in coal. We get oil. We have natural gas. Another example would be the sun's radiation. It's photosynthesis, right? It's what helps plants to grow. And that's very important. We need that, those plants. And the fossil fuel comes from when the animals and the plants then die and they are crushed underground, turning them into our fossil fuels. Then we dig them up and burn them and use them again. And that's amazing because that all came from the sun, that energy, long lost energy from the sun, that solar energy. But now we're going to talk about the sun and you. One benefit from the sun is how it helps us produce vitamin D. I don't know if you were aware of that or not. Healthy levels of vitamin D have proven to decrease the risk for many cancers, like prostate cancer, colon, lung, and ovarian cancer. Sunlight also kills germs. Exposure to sun increases your body's resistance to infection also, believe it or not. White blood cells are increased, antibodies are increased. Even just 10 minutes of sun twice a day or twice a week can greatly reduce the incidence of colds. Isn't that amazing? So you want nice skin. Well, believe it or not, the sun brings the oils that are in our body to the surface of the skin to give it a nice velvety texture. And it makes it tough and less susceptible. When I say tough, in other words, it makes it less susceptible to injury and infection. So I'm not talking about like spending hours or sunbathing, but just so many minutes a day of sunlight is very important to our health. Bones are strengthened. So this is where the vitamin D comes in. So vitamin D production allows for better absorption of calcium and calcium salt deposits from the intestines, which are needed to build healthy bones. So here's some more good news. You want to normalize that blood pressure. Well, nitric oxide, which is an important vasodilator in the top layers of the skin, actually reacts to the sunlight, causing our blood vessels to widen and to dilate, thus allowing for a fall in blood pressure. Isn't that amazing? Do you need a stress reducer? Bright light, such as sunlight, increases serotonin production in the daytime, which can in turn treat depression and fatigue. It may also increase blood melatonin levels at night, which can create more restful and efficient sleep. And this comes from Dr. Neil Nedley and his book, Depression, The Way Out. Sun protection. So now we're going to just bring in some practical tips on how you can prevent damage from the sun, because as much as we need exposure, we want to avoid overexposure too. So sunglasses are very helpful and protect against cataracts. Also, hats prevent sunstroke. Avoid too much exposure between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. to reduce the risk of skin cancer. Here's some recommendations. 10 to 15 minutes daily is sufficient. Let sunshine into your room. At our home in the mornings, what we do is we make sure that the drapes or the curtains are open. When we get up in the morning, we take our bed sheets also and we pull them all the way back and we let the sunlight come in, because that sunlight, as we mentioned earlier, can kill germs. So it's nice to give your bed sheets, a chance to have the sun hit them. Let sunshine into your room. Exercise outdoors. That is the best exercise that you can get, is in the great outdoors, and avoid sunburn. Truly, the light is sweet, and a pleasant thing it is for the eyes to behold the sun. And that's in Ecclesiastes 11, verse 7. Thank you, and God bless you.